Welcome to my weekly favorites. I have a new thing right there. It's a favorites basket, and I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna keep my favorites in there like throughout the week, and then I'm gonna show it at the end of the week, and it's gonna be super cute and super awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys like cute and awesome things. Anyway, first up on my favorites is this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk. This is just like a nice like white color. I actually use this week as an eyeliner in my in the waterline, and it really stood out. I used it with another favorite that I'll talk about that I'll just get into right now. This is the Dose of Colors Blushing Berry palette. I used it with this, and it just kind of like made everything work a little bit better, and it looked really good. I have an injury, if you can see. This finger's bandaged up, and I can't, like, it was hard for me to use eyeliner this week, but I used this and it was nice and it was good because it was so creamy and I just liked it a lot. And then this Dose of Colors Blushing Berries palette. I didn't use a ton of makeup this week just because it's been like such a crazy week, but I do love these colors in this palette. They're really nice, and like they're all matte, and it's like a deep matte, so it's like, it's like, oh, hey, somebody's wearing red on their eyes. Like, it's cute. You can get a nice smoky look with it. It's a little bit different than your ordinary matte palette, and these colors are kind of trendy right now. So while it is unique, it is still on trend, and I just like that. And we have the Makeup Forever HD Foundation Stick. Now, I really like this because it was just easy for me to use this week. Like I said, I couldn't really do makeup a lot this week, but this made it kind of easy to just put on and blend out. And yeah, it was nice. I don't have this on today, so I'm like gesturing towards my face, and this is not on my face, but I do like it. It gives like a nice coverage, and I think I still have quite a bit left. I don't really want to like roll it up all the way, but there's at least that much left, so that's probably pretty good. It looks like I've used a lot of it though. Like if you see like how far in it is, like that's pretty cool. But I do like this, and I think it's good. I just realized I have all my Too Faced stuff out from my last video, which is pretty funny. Yeah, I just did a video on Too Faced that'll come out on, I don't know. It might come out on Wednesday because I was going to do top 5 Friday, but I mentioned more than 5 products. Spoiler alert. So it might be Wednesday. I think I'll do that. Yes. Anyway, so let's get back into the product. This is the Studded Kiss lipstick from Kat Von D. This is in the color Lolita. It's the Studded Kiss cream lipstick. Again, this isn't what I'm wearing today, but I'll probably gesture toward my lip with this one. I like this a lot. Influencer sent me this for review. So like this I had on before I ate lunch, and like I wasn't gonna like put lipstick on before I ate lunch because I think that that's kind of pointless sometimes, but I put this on before I ate lunch anyway, and then I ate lunch and it was still on after I ate lunch. And so this wears a pretty long time and it feels really comfortable. It reminds me of the Maybelline Creamy Mattes a little bit, but this one's a little bit creamier, and it does look a little bit more matte, and it's just a little bit better, and it smells really good, and it's a good product, and I would recommend it if you are looking into lipsticks. I kind of want the color Lovecraft too, because I think that's one of the colors that they have, and when I did on Sephora, they have the things where you can try on different lipsticks. I really liked how that one looked, so I want to try that, and this is good. Like on their website, they have like a thing where you can try on different lipsticks like virtually, and it's really cool. I like that app. But yeah, the Lovecraft color I really liked on me, and I think this one's good too. So yeah. And next up we have the Sleek Blush by 3 palette in Rekindling. So this is just like a nice like blush palette. I used this a couple times this week. I didn't use the cream blush. I think I used both of these blushes. I'm not really sure. I know I used this lighter blush, and I really like it. I think it's good. Sleek has some great products. I need to try like more from them because I've been super impressed by this and super impressed by their highlight palette. So I think they're just a good brand, and I like them a lot. So I would recommend picking this up if you see it. And yeah. And next up we have the Maybelline Master Bronze palette. So I think I put this in my caboodle. It was in my What's in My Caboodle video and everything because Jenny Fox on YouTube. She used to be Miss Jen Fabulous. I still call her Miss Jen Fabulous because she's fabulous. But anyway, like she bought this palette recently in a haul, and I was like, oh, I have that palette. I should use that. I should shop my stash a little bit for that. And I did, and I liked it. I didn't use the highlight, which I do really like this highlight. I think I used this brown. I don't know which bronzers I used. I used one of the shimmery ones. I mean, they're all like a little bit of shimmer, but like this one has like glitter in it, and I used that this week, I think, and I used this one. They're kind of light, but I like them, and they're good. And last but not least, my number one rediscovered product of the week. This was in my What's in My Caboodle and my palettes that I bought on sale. And yeah, I did a look with this. I did a look with this side of the palette, and I used some of the blushes and the highlight too. One of the highlights and one of the blushes. And I really liked how it ended up looking. It was a really easy look too. It was nice. I have it on my blog. It's coming up. It's going to be a throwback Thursday. It's going to be good. And yeah, I was really impressed with how good this still did, like knowing how old it is. Yeah, I really liked it. I'm definitely going to reach for this more. And I'm glad I shopped my stash a little bit for this. And for a lot of the other products too, because sometimes you just need to shop your stash, and it ends up doing you really good. So yeah. Okay, so now that we're done with the beauty favorites, let's get on to the random favorites. If you don't watch 911, you've got to watch it now, because like last week's episode was just so good, and like the shows just keep getting better. It's just so like suspenseful, and like it gets you into the story like right away, and you're like on the edge of your seat like the whole time, and it's got some sort of a twist. You're not really expecting how it's gonna end, and then like the way it ends is always just like, wow, like it's just a great show, and I can't recommend it enough. I really like that show. It's by Ryan Murphy, who you guys know does American Horror Story. I love American Horror Story. And yeah, it's such a good show. It's got Connie Britton on it. It's got Angela Bassett. It has the guy from 6 Feet Under, Nate. I don't know his name in real life, but I think he's dating Lauren Graham. They might be married. I don't know, but they're cute, and I like them. And yeah, that was just really good this week. What else did I watch? Jane the Virgin was good. That was on last night in my time. And I really liked that. The new Queer Eye. I've been watching that a lot this week, and I've been really impressed with that. It's just been like, I don't know. I loved the old Queer Eye. When it was Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, and it was on Bravo, like the original Fab Five. I loved that. It's almost like a little like documentary series on like everyday men that like are just, they're just everyday men. They're not like famous or anything, and they get these makeovers. And the guy that does the home improvements on that show, oh my goodness, he does an amazing job on all of them. He's really talented. Like, I looked on his website and everything too after, just because I liked him like that much. The fashion guy, like, I feel like his fashion sense is a little bit like tamer than Carson's was. I feel like Carson would put you in something a little bit bolder, and I liked that about Carson. But I like the new fashion guy too, and the grooming guy, he's really good. And so the grooming guy, his name is Jonathan, I think. Yeah, the fashion guy is Tan. His name is Tan. The hair guy is Jonathan, the grooming guy. And the design guy is Bobby, and the food guy is adorable. His name's Antony. Am I saying that? Antony? Yeah. And what's the other guy? I don't remember the other guy's name, but he's also adorable, and he's the culture guy, and they're all just amazing, and they all like seem to really get along. They have great chemistry, and I really like the show. I think that they did a great job. They're kind of showing like how people are similar rather than their differences. So that's really cool. It all takes place in Georgia, so you get some lovely Georgia travel tips in it, and it's a good show. I like it a lot. I would recommend it. And what other? Oh, Good Girls. That was the show that I was like obsessed with this week. Yeah, it's on NBC. I think it's on Monday nights. I don't know what time it's on, but it stars, I think, Christina Hendricks, Mae Whitman and Retta, and I like Mae Whitman from Arrested Development, and I like Retta from Parks and Recreation, and they played these like badass women that just they robbed a store, and then like it's suspenseful, it's good. It seems a little bit like familiar, but there are so many little details that make it its own like thing that I just really like it. Also this week I liked AP Bio. I think I mentioned that a few weeks ago, and like I wasn't sure of how I liked it because it was a little too similar to Community. I still think it's kind of similar to Community, but I just like it. It's funny, and I only watched 2 episodes of it. They showed 2 episodes this week too, but I didn't watch both of those. But it's a good show, and I would recommend it. I think that's everything that I have to say. I hope you guys are having a good week, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.